Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Irvin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
So striding forward now, Luis Robert.
Leading off tonight
and
for
we
the
are
Cubs,
set for baseball here this evening.
Luis Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
At the plate, Albert Alomar, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a ball 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Santana will go over to first here, and he's back standing. First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Alomar, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw in. And he's safe. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 28 on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fourth.
Here's Starlin
The
Castro.
shortstop, Starlin
As he'll look
Castro.
at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that ball will fall right in front of Morrison. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Oscar Hernandez. On, he pops it up. Moustakas moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Standing in,
The
Adam
second baseman.
Frazier. First shot
Adam
for him here.
Frazier.
2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting seventh.
That's got to be frustrating
The
right
catcher,
there. You
number 8,
execute a pitch, a
Kurt
nice, good pitch right
Suzuki.
there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. That's popped up. Santana into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Jake Arrieta gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Leading up,
so stepping
Pirates,
in, Jose Reyes.
the shortstop.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And a barehanded pickup. Hey, now.
Batting
A moment
second,
here at PNC
the
to
left
take a look at
fielder,
the Pirates lineup
Logan
card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Morrison.
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Alomar moves over. 2 down.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton
the right
now
fielder.
coming into this one. His
Giancarlo
season home run total tops in the National League.
You know, D, we're well into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's down into left center for a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's Chris Davis now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Davis bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. In now, Junior Lake. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. McCutchen comes on now, and he has it, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D.
The pitcher, number
and fellas,
49.
the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Digging in, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. There was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Robert. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, number 23. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Baez is right there. And McCutchen's going to beat this out. It's an infield single.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana.
Santana.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Alomar sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
So it's a runner
The
at
second
first with 2
baseman,
gone. And up
Mike
next, the former World Series hero, Mike
Moustakas.
Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In there, now the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. So McCutchen into second now on the stolen base. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. McCutchen at second with 2 down. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Albert Alomar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
The center fielder, Albert Alomar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
1 out, nobody on. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Oscar Hernandez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next to
digging in to try it again.
The second
Adam
base.
Frazier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Frazier is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 3-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Pirates,
leading off the inning, Irvin Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And
the batter, number 7.
Let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One away now in the Pittsburgh 3rd, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Baez fairhands it. Throw won't get him, and Reyes is aboard
Now
with a
batting,
single.
left fielder, Logan Morrison.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Giancarlo
Into the
Stanton.
box, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 the count.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Nope. 1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Line drive to center field. Alomar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs, the
At
catcher,
the plate,
number
Kurt
8.
Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 34.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now at the plate, Junior Lake. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Morrison on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
up
Chris
for the
Davis.
Pirates,
He's 0 for 1
the first
thus far.
baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
Standing
number
in, 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count of the Pirates catcher. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
now
it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Luis Robert. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Robert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start
The
off
batter,
this half inning.
the
It's
center
one
fielder,
thing to walk the leadoff
Albert
hitter, but it's even
Alomar.
more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The next Cub up, Albert Alomar. Santana will go over to first here, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Robert aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 24.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
The batter.
Ready now,
The good
Starlin
guy.
Castro.
Starlin
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Smoke toward third. Glove by Santana. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Pirates,
all right,
the
thanks,
third
Heidi.
baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Santana just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robert moves over. One down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Liner towards second. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Neil Walker has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
Runner goes. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 7.
Two gone here in the Pirates' fifth. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Arrieta sets. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pirates leave one. Still down 3-0.
Your
Number
attention,
31
please.
is on, and he'll take
Now
over on the
pitching for the
mound in
Pirates.
relief.
Number 31.
Ready once again, Oscar Hernandez.
Leading off
He got
with
on
the
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Up next
the
for
best
the
ones
Cubs,
have that late action that just
baseman,
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the
Frazier.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The catcher, number 8.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit to short. Reyes fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet,
the
so
right
maybe this
fielder,
walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stanton.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Morrison over at second. Stanton at first with no outs. Slap hard the opposite way. Lake is there, and he has it for the out. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now in the box, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot
The
of good
center
scoring
fielder,
opportunities, and
Andrew.
when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an
McCutchen.
uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Junior Lake. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morrison waits on it. 1 away.
The pitcher,
now at the plate,
49.
Jake Arrieta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. For the shortstop, Reyes. And that's the second out.
The batter.
Now back to the
right
top of the
fielder.
lineup. Stepping in, Luis Robert. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag.
Ladies
so the
and
side
gentlemen,
is retired.
please join us
Three
for
up,
the
3 down
traditional
for the Cubs.
7th inning
But they
stretch.
lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll lead
Leading
it
off
off
for
against
the
Jake
Pirates.
Arrieta.
Starting
third
to run
baseman.
out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as
Santana.
we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the
batter,
first out.
the second baseman, Mike.
Coming to the plate now,
Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Your
Eric
attention, please.
Ibar will come on to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here in a
Pirates.
big spot.
Number 2, Eric Ibar.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Moustakas stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging
Shortstop.
in the switch hitter,
Okay.
Jose Reyes. He's got a hit in
Reyes.
3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 0.
Ladies
Cody
and
Allen
gentlemen,
has been
your
summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to start the
pitching
8th.
for the Pirates, number 38, Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning, Albert
Leading
Alomar
off the
as
top.
they'll look for some added
center
insurance before the
Albert
bottom half of the inning.
Alomar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number
Javier
24.
Baez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Morrison is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next,
Well, he
to the
hit that
Cubs,
ball pretty well,
the
but the only
shortstop,
problem was that he
Starlin
pulled off it just a bit.
Castro.
The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Starlin Castro. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fastball just inside. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
At the plate, Oscar Hernandez, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, second base.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The left
I've
fielder.
been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Booyah! It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your
Glover
attention,
is
please.
on to pitch here in the 8th
Now
with
pitching for
nobody
the
out.
Cubs, number 17.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lake is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The Cubs are into their bullpen
number
now, as there are the
19,
final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Line drive, base hit.
He's good.
Hold on
Now
here,
batting,
though. That was really
number
a close
23.
play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come
Ladies
to a
and
final
gentlemen,
decision.
the Cubs have decided to challenge the previous
All right,
play.
so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed,
Upon
and they'll
video
lose the
review,
ability to
the
challenge
umpires
for the
have
remainder
upheld
of the
the
game.
call of safe at first base.
Into the box, number 23. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Glover has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Davis, a runner at first with one gun in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. Slap hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's now a 4-1 game. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 34.
Stepping into the box,
Junior
Lake. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes takes it in. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Your attention, please.
Francisco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Juan Francisco.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
Ladies
Aaron
and gentlemen,
Bunning takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking
now
to close the door.
Chicago, number 16, Aaron Bunning.
Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for it.
Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bunning, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
1 out, nobody on. And fastball misses there, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Your
Cameron
attention,
Maben
please.
will get the call here
Pinch
as
hitting
he'll
for the
hit for the
Pirates.
pitcher.
Number 25, Cameron Maben.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta with his 4th win this season. Aaron Bunning wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. His record is now 4-4. The loss goes to Irvin Santana. He falls to 11-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.